Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. And Grandpa's not a financial planner. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. So, what are we going to talk about here? We are going to talk about that we're in a death cross. We're going to talk a little bit about Robo Taxi Day tomorrow after the close, I believe. We're going to cover the range, the upside, the downside, and of course the opening price for tomorrow morning. Where's Tesla going to open? We're going to talk a little bit about divergence and the dominant trend. So let's get at it here. Well, first off, we had a golden cross earlier today. All it gave us was $1.50. I think that's the smallest golden cross I've seen in the 5 minute to date. Currently, we're underneath a death cross in the 5 minute chart. And a death cross is when, I'll show it to you here, we hit it just before the close, and we hit it at 243.95. It's in the 5 minute charts where the 50 moving average moves through the 200 moving average, which is the yellow dotted one. The blue one is the 50. When it comes through it, that's considered a death cross. And so far, that death cross has netted us $3.45. The most I've ever seen is $23. A lot of times it does $7. A lot of times it only does $3.45. So you just don't know. Grandpa doesn't really trade the death cross or golden cross. Okay, so let's see. Grandpa says, let's see, we had a high today of 247.43, and we had a low today of 239.51, and we closed at 241.05. And so we ran fairly tight from high to low. We only had a $6.38 range, which Grandpa considers fairly tight. The dominant trend, we have to go to the daily, and I will show you that the dominant trend is currently down. As soon as Grandpa can find the daily. Where did the daily go? I'll tell you. Grandpa needs glasses. Where did I put the daily? There it is. Okay, so the dominant trend is down. And what that means is we're going down. The trend is your friend. We need a green candle to get back in the dominant trend tomorrow. So maybe by Friday we'll get it back. I just don't know. I'm expecting some wild movement tomorrow with Robo Taxi Day and all. So in order to have the dominant trend, you need the daily, the weekly, and the monthly to be a buy signal. And we do have a buy signal still in the weekly. We even have a cup and handle in this weekly, which is very bullish. And we have a W in the daily, which is bullish. But they're being hard on us right now. And the monthly, of course, is a buy signal. And this is the dominant trend line coming down from 3 years ago. And now it will act as support because we're above it. And it's right at 210 currently, 210, 212 area. If we get down there, it will act as support for us. in your future when we go there. So, okay, so let's see, what do we got going here? The open tomorrow, Grandpa's calculated, and I come up with 242.70. We should open at 242.70 tomorrow morning, gapping up $1.65 from the closing price of 241.05. So we're going to gap up a little bit. Grandpa will do Leo in a little bit. Go play with Grandma. Okay, so on the upside, we still got the four little ones. Things went good at church tonight. Everything was fun. That's why I'm doing this live stream late here. Okay, on the upside, we have resistance up, of course, at 271, 269, 265, 262.45, 251.50, and I think that we might have a good shot at hitting that 251.50 tomorrow. We might have a shot at hitting 271. This thing could really get wild. If we can get up above 246.30, that would be like a buy signal for us. And we have resistance, of course, at 245 that we'll have to battle our way through. On the downside, we, of course, have support at 239, 240 area. We bounced up that several times now over the last few days. And however, if we do close below 230, 230, it will issue sell signals for sure. And on the downside, we have support at 231, 230 area and 212. So that's where we're at there. So what's Grandpa thinking here? Okay, for tomorrow, more of a tight end range. I think we're going to have a tough time breaking through that 241. I think we're going to probably run in the 241 to 248.25 range. On the outside, with this thing being Robo Taxi Day and getting wild on us, I think 231 is possible, 231 on the bottom side, 251.20 on the top side, I think will probably stop us tomorrow. However, after hours, if they like what they're hearing, this thing that might be your opportunity if you're long and you want to get out of some shares. This thing might just head right up there to the low 260s. Tesla can move $20, $30 anytime it wants. That's just the way it is. So I'll be back at 9 to 9:15 a.m. tomorrow morning, giving buy and sell signals in the Heikin ASHI reverse engulfing candles. And then I plan on coming back tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And because I want to be here going into the Robotaxi meeting, and because I think we're going to get some wild signals after hours tomorrow. I think it's going to be just about like the opening. Grandpa likes to trade the opening. So we'll do tomorrow morning for a few hours, and then Grandpa's going to come back at 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, and we'll talk Robotaxi Day, and I'm expecting some major wild movement tomorrow. Bare minimum, I would expect $10 movement from high to low, and probably 20 or more. So, if you get a dip down there to 231, don't panic. This thing can go down to 231 and back up to 271 tomorrow if it wants to. So, okay, that's all I know about that. Good luck. Tomorrow's going to be more than exciting. And hey, think about eternity once in a while. Grandpa does. Bye bye.